Okay, guys, this is an announcement because I'm trying to upload my videos to YouTube, and they are taking extremely long. I don't know what it is. I have solved my camera issues and my phone issues, but I'm still having difficulty in uploading my videos. So I have a video that's being uploaded, but it's taking hours to do. This one would be the same because it's longer than the video that I've posted. So I'm going to break this one up into 3 parts, guys. If you want to look at them, go ahead. This is day 217 if you care to view them. So thank you for listening and watching. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 6:31 a.m.
Alexa, what's today's date?
Today is Tuesday, December 5th.
Okay, guys, welcome to day 217 of my health and fitness and weight loss transformation. Be right back. Okay, guys, good morning. So today, guys, I thought I'd do a little exercise and talk a little bit about, I'm always using these terms now, like journey and transformation and all of that, guys, and the totality of it will be a transformation. But right now, where we are is that we're on a daily weight loss journey. So the journey portion is what I want to hit on this morning. You know, what that journey is at this time, what it means to me, and what my thoughts are on it. So the journey, guys, it's like I've always said, it starts with the understanding that I need to change my health. And so how do you do that? Well, you get on a journey, and the journey is based on weight loss and trying to get this weight off in order to live and thrive and continue to be here. So, with that as a foundation, then, that tells you, that you're in for, you're going to be in for a time of reckoning. You're going to be in for a time of travel. You're going to be in for a time of patience. You're going to be in for a time of having to travel the roads that it takes for you to get this weight off. And so that's exactly what this is. So, if you took out your car and you go and you start to drive and you start driving roads, eventually you're going to hit a pothole. You're going to get on the highway and you're going to hit some type of road hazard, or you're going to get on the highway and you're going to have smooth roads. You ever get on smooth road? You ever drive a car on nice roads that are paved and there's nothing but smooth sailing, for long distance. And so that's what the journey is. So the journey is that, or you can hit and you take a offshoot of a road and now you're on a gravel road and you're feeling every bump and rock that you're rolling across. So that's really what the journey is. I'm hitting a few of those potholes right now. I have been for the last, I want to say, month and a half, almost 2 months. But I haven't stopped. My car hasn't broken down. I haven't been abandoned this process. I've had some ups and downs with it. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that I haven't, but I'm also maintaining. So, and the reason why I'm maintaining is because I'm traveling the road, and I've been traveling the road now for 217 days. and it makes a difference. So it's no different than the way I was moving before I started this journey, and when I first started it out, and now how I'm moving currently. My movements are more fluid. I'm more able to endure some of the pain that I was going through in the first part of trying to get acclimated to the system in which I've put in place for myself. But it's still the journey. So, I'm traveling this journey, and I can't tell you what the full outcome is. I just can tell you that my thoughts on the full outcome, because it's in my mind. I know that I have a goal set for myself, what I want that to look like. So what prompted this? So I started thinking about, what my journey, and I've always told you guys, my journey is not your journey. So your journey is not my journey, but you're welcome to join. Just like I'm a part of your journey. When you comment, or when you know that I'm here showing up to do, because I'm still, when I'm talking about I'm talking about myself. But I welcome you to please join me, and I'll do the same, because we're on these journeys together. It's just, your path may be a little different than the one that I'm walking, and it's okay. Everybody is an individual. There's nothing wrong with that. There's some things that we can agree about, some things we'll disagree about, but there's some commonality amongst us that will allow us to, to link in and be on that same health journey. So that's really what I'm looking at, sharing my journey, guys. Because at one point, we all need support, and we all need help, and I'm no different. So that journey for me is exactly what you see me doing. It's the exercising, it's the juice smoothies, it's the fasting that I'm doing, and it's the weight that I'm losing at the increments that I'm losing it on purpose. Because I no longer want to be fat, and I no longer want to be unhealthy, but I don't want to just lose massive amounts of weight and not take the journey that I'm on to change my outcomes. Doesn't mean that you can't. People change their outcomes all the time. Listening to stories just yesterday of someone who lost 260 pounds, had a family who joined in on that with adult children, and this was a woman, and that person, that person's journey continues, but her children did not. But she changed her ways, and they did not. They latched on to the focus of what she was doing. They did do that. But they didn't continue it as she did. So she's managed to keep the weight off. But they regained the weight, and they're back to the issues that they had. That can happen to anybody, including myself. That's sort of the reason why I'm saying, I'm on a journey, and I'm recognizing it as one. The transformation is going to come. Just keep being on the journey that will get you there. So, what that looks like, for me, it's me starting this channel to called Mastering Fitness 58. Even though I've now transitioned to the age of 59 recently, it's still Mastering Fitness 58 has started, but it's also understanding that the Mastering Fitness part, meaning there's a lot of meanings in that, guys. It's not just the fitness, it's the mastering the understanding, it's the mastering the journey, it's the mastering the thought, it's the mastering of my ideology, it's the mastering of the process. It's just me trying to focus on what it takes for me to be healthy. So this is the journey. So I thought I'd wake up this morning and share that with you guys, because I went to bed thinking about it after hearing this story of the journey of this lady. And, you know, there are some similarities, but there's some differences too. You know, how that person lost the weight and has been keeping it off now. I'm hearing it's going on a year. Is miraculous for one thing. 260 pounds in about a year and a half time this person has lost. That means that person was really had to be close to 3 something pounds as a woman, and decided to make a change in that person's health, and it happened, which I take my hat off to. But there's many roads on this journey. You know, there's many paths that you can take to do what you do. I'm not advocating telling anybody that this is the correct way. You know, I'm always telling you guys, you know, consult your physician, consult your healthcare technicians and the people who do this type of stuff, nutritionists and stuff like that, so that you can find a way for yourself. You know, I've done both of those things, and it has worked for me in the past. But also, you know, they can give you the information. It's up to you to follow. You know, and sometimes I would follow it, and sometimes I wouldn't. Sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. But I know that it gave me a foundation to know, and I still check in with my doctor, which is what I've done recently, to make sure that I'm not doing something that's irreversibly damaging to my system. All a part of the journey. So there you have it. You know, but understanding what the journey means, you know, to you, and again, I'm open for guys' suggestions and comments. I would love to hear from you, your journey. And for those of you who follow my channel and I haven't touched base with, you're on my mind, you guys know who you are, chime in. You know, I hope that you're still on this journey. I know that I do not ever want to let somebody down, but I also know that, you know, I can't control every element of my journey, and I don't expect you to control every element of yours. I'm grateful for you being here, and I hope that you continue to stay and that you gain some value out of what you see me doing, and that translates over to what you are doing for yourself, and share that. You know, I encourage you to do this. You know, my goal is to be transparent, you know, and my goal is to share my journey. I had to make a choice. That was not an easy choice, guys. I see people do it all the time. You know, I understand it a little bit more, and how they've been doing it and how they're sharing. You know, you have to get some understanding about that. You know, I'm doing the stuff, and I have the stuff prepared for all that to be done. in the ways that they're doing. Now, whether or not I post it like that is going to be entirely up to me in the long run. But I think when you see that, you see people who have completed their transformations, and you've been watching their videos. So in my case, I don't know if they're doing the same thing, and they may be sharing their videos on a daily basis, or compiling them, releasing them as they do, and then recompiling them at the end where they've accomplished their goals. And I've seen where people do that, and then they segue into other things, which may be the case as well. Well, I'm not thinking that far. I've thought about it, but I'm not in that realm right now. I've got enough on my plate trying to maintain and get myself on this journey. So guys, let me take a pause for a minute. We'll be right back.